Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Ultima IX Ascension. In our last video, the Avatar finished exploring the area around Valoria. But when he tried to enter the city of Valoria proper, he was turned away at the gates and told that he must bring the head of a red dragon because only the Avatar, the savior of Britannia, would be capable of doing such a thing. So that was kind of a bust. And then, as the Avatar returned here to try to talk to Raven about going to Destard, zombies attacked the ship. So I guess she lost focus and ran it into the docks. I don't know if we're going anywhere now. Hey, Raven. How you doing?
Well, it looks like you're having a good day.
Yeah, not too bad. How's your day been?
Same old thing. I've been asked to go kill a dragon and bring its head back to the people here in Valoria.
Really? That's an original one.
I thought so.
Are you ready to go?
Actually, not just yet.
No, I have more that I need to do here first.
Very well. I'll get offshore and wait to see the fire then. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay. This whole thing about the... what? Alright. Everything's fine. This whole thing about the signal fire, I don't know. Maybe she will not be waiting here for the Avatar in the future. I'm guessing that is the signal fire. I'm not sure. We could light it. That might be fun. Ignite! Oh. What? Alright. So I guess she may not be there the next time we come to the island, and we'll have to light that fire. Okay. Well, as it turns out, we're not going to go straight back to Britain right now. We want to get rid of this stuff first. As you'll recall, those are components for the bone helm that Yastar said he would make for the Avatar. Interesting thing about that is I've been picking up the wrong skulls. Silly me. I thought, hey, I'm supposed to get skulls from undead rituals, so I should pick them up off of these burnt pentagrams. You know, things that look like rituals were involved. And that's not correct. You're just supposed to take them from skeletons, the kinds you fight. So, we'll just be collecting a couple skeletons. Oh, I did not re-equip the Black Cross sword, but that's okay because the Avatar is a fantastic pugilist. He's running around with a shield and his arm. He just punched the living snot, or the unliving snot, out of that skeleton. Let's do it again, it's funny. Come here. No, come here, come on down. Come on. Okay, fine, you know what? Palpatine! Dead. Again. Nope. Something is afoot. There we are. So now we've got plenty of skulls. Some that were from the ritualistic binding circle type thingies, and some from skeletons that had gotten up and danced around in the night, only to be punched in the face by the Avatar. I can put the sword back on. Why not? Okay. Let's talk to Yashtar. I've got your stuff.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, that will do just fine. Now, take those bones and follow the stones outside my door to the pit. That will take you to the ritual location. Place the bones on the circle, and you will get your bone armor.
Don't you have to do the ritual yourself?
I'm not going out there. It's dangerous. You go, and I'll watch from here.
What about the reagents I collected?
Consider those my payment. They're used for some of my other spells, but I haven't wanted to risk going out there and collecting them myself.
Thank you, sir. Farewell.
Ah, well, I can't say I blame him. Let's just leave this here. We're done with it. Thanks. Aha. Yeah, that could have been done better, but alright. And yeah, he did in fact take the reagents. That's fine. What? Okay, I can't say that I care for how that was just done, but alright. Yeah, so what you'll find is if you try to put one of the binding skulls in here, nothing. How about one of the ones that we collected from the living dead? Okay. It looks like it absorbed the 3 that were already sitting here. Didn't take these, didn't take those. I have no idea. But there's the bone helm. Well, it's ours now. Let's put it on. No. Gotta drag it on, huh? That's not great. Okay, cool. It didn't change the armor bar at all versus the Helm of Radiance. Look at that. It's very sad. And now to get out of here, that weird way that we got in here kind of spilled the beans, I would say. There's something beyond here. And I'm gonna guess that the secret is... Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, not you two.
I hope you like the armor, Avatar. You'll need everything you can get to survive around here.
No kidding, but that horrible helm, maybe not so much. Well, anyway, let's ditch all these. They are of no use. I don't know, that seemed kind of bugged. I know it took the 3 that were on the ground there, but it had to be initiated with a skull from an undead skeleton. Whatever, game. Whatever. Now we're going to head back to Raven so that we can return to Britain. Yellow potion. You know what? Chug. There we are. Might as well. Don't have much use for potions anyway. Is that another one? Oh, that's a light one. Even less interesting, really. And there is the And, things are gonna get in. Not that they wouldn't anyway, by going around, but here, we'll be nice. There you go. Is that orange? It looks orange. It is orange. Orange potions are nice. You can take that. Will we ever use it? Doubtful. But we can take it. And that's white, right? Okay. Well, I don't think we need the signal fire because she's still hanging out there. I don't know that we'll ever need the signal fire. I guess we'll have to find out. Okay. Let's go.
Well, it looks like you're having a good day.
Yeah, not...
We've heard all that.
Yes, I need to go to Destard.
Destard, huh? Very well, if you would like to go to Destard, we should head for the docks of Britain. Where would you like to go?
Britain.
Back again so soon? Yes. Always. Well, we're going to go do some inventory management first. And... right. And then... we'll have to do a little chit-chatting with some of the folks around here. Including Flan, unfortunately. I give her the bad news about her son Jordan, whose corpse we found in the previous video. I don't imagine she'll be too thrilled about that. But we'll do that as we're heading out. First, we do have inventory management to attend to, since we are heading to a dungeon. And it's a sizable dungeon. So we're definitely going to want to be organized.
Good day, Avatar.
Hi there.
Hello, Avatar.
Hey. All right. Let's see here. That's a lot of serpent wine. We still don't need quite so much. Tell you what I'm going to do with this new bag, though. Just because we can, I'm going to lug around all of the keys. Because I don't recall what all of them do at this point. One of them we need for that chest on Skara Brae. But I don't remember which one. It is one of these. I could go back and watch the old videos and figure out that exact moment that I moved the key around and where I put it. Well, I don't really want to do that, so I'm just going to carry all the keys. Honestly, Origin, where's the key ring? I mean, you gave it to us in previous games. Why you do this? It's cruel. So this is the key ring now. That extra bag. That's the key ring. Alright. Now, bone armor. Got some bone gauntlets there. And we'll put this bone helm right there with them. While I'm at it, we also have... where'd I put it? Nope. Nope. Very, very, very poor inventory management here. There we are. Another flaming sword. Where'd it go? Did it... Are they stacked? They are. Oh, that just looks... I don't like how that looks. Be apart a little bit. Oh, it's invisible. I forgot. It's... There we go. Okay. Okay. That's just great. That's just great. I think one of these nightshades is as well. In fact, probably these two. Which I don't like, but we know they're there. Ish. Right? Turn off ethereal sight. Oh, look what I've done. Well, anyway, there's one more down there, and we'll keep that in mind, and we know there's an extra flaming sword there, and that's wonderful. We have an orange potion. I think it's time to go through the potion bag and make some decisions. I'm not going to keep the white potion around. I don't think I'm even going to keep the black potion around, nor the red. Orange is great, but here's the thing. There is so much serpent wine that I don't know. I'll keep a blue just in case there's some weird water situation, but also yellow. It's not happening. In fact, bye. I'll just keep a serpent wine there so that we could get a full heal if something really awful happened. This is orange. Okay, again, orange is great. I know I was just singing its praises, but... Oops. But when you've got... Are these purple? There are 3 purple potions there. So here's what we're going to do. These are things that I think I'd like to have around. And we'll just fill the rest with serpent wine. Because if we really need it, let's use it. We've been hoarding all game. It's getting close to the end. All right, what else is going on here? Yeah, there's an orange potion that we're not taking along for the ride. There are the keys. Those are spells that we will be learning. Need to throw those on the floor in Cameron's shop. We got more orange potions here that we're just not going to bring. More serpent wine. Oh, well, that fell back behind the Amora there. Don't you hate it when that happens? Anyway, leave these here. Is it really back there? Yes, that's funny. I'm going to leave it there. The avatar is human, too. Need to scoot that over there. Okay. I say, the avatar looks like quite a lush with all that there. We'll take these out. So they're very obvious. And Bolt of Flame, we already know, so we'll leave that there. What else? Yeah, so that's... Okay, I'm just thinking about the arrangement, because then I've got this empty one here, and it's kind of like, what are you doing, man? To that end, I think it's time to make some big rearrangements. Oh my. What's going on here? Yes, this doesn't get used very often. That's about to go away, in fact. That's Jordan's journal. This goes here. And then... we'll be using those in a second. Or putting them away, rather, at least. Key bag can go there. Spells that we're going to learn can go there. And then something that may be potentially used. We could end up using some of these. I don't know. There. What did I do? What is this? Did I put them in there like that? I don't feel like I did. There. So that should give us 3 empty bags. Or we're about to dump these on the floor. Let's just do that now. 2 mandrake root. And a blood moss that we will place right here so that it is quite obvious. All right. There we go. So these bags are for stuff. And now we've got all the keys on us. Way to go, Avatar. Way to go. I think it is time for... What is this? Sailing for Dummies. I put that there. I remember now. It's okay. All right, sleep. We're going to get that mana back. Get the daylight. It'll be great. Whew. So we've got to find a way to Destard now, huh? We've already spoken with Sir Robin in the tavern, but we can check with him again since we're here. And I think it's more... Well, yeah, we'll say it's morning. That was probably morning. How we're able to tell, I don't know. But the light from outside does make its way in here. That's why there's a draft. I don't know. I'm just thinking to myself, maybe this needs some rearranging. This is an emergency uh-oh button, really. So we can leave that down there and put the fun stuff. Ooh, it's a little more easy to hit. Even though I'm not using WASD to move around because this game never had that. You hold down the right mouse button to get everywhere. Or the arrow keys. Yeah, but you can't WASD. Anyway, use that for shooting people like Palpatine, and this for freezing them in place. Those seem to be pretty useful. There's one more I think I'd like. Ring of Fire. For when you need some AoE. Area of Effect. Yes, that should do nicely. Those are pretty good. And yeah.
Good day, Avatar.
Hey there.
Greetings, Avatar.
Greetings to you as well. Yeah, now we gotta go talk to Flan. This is gonna be great. Really great. I imagine she is still hanging out in front of the Cathedral of Love there. In fact, she is. So is a bandit. Kinda. Don't know why. We'll just go poke him with a stick. A black rock stick. Oop. Aw, you died. You're not alive anymore. Hey. Hey, Flan.
What is it, good sir?
I came across your son's journal while I was in Valoria. I'm sorry, but he's dead. The last words that he wrote were to you.
Thank you, sir. I wish with all my heart that he were alive, but at least now I know what became of my dear Jordan. May good fortune always follow you.
Yeah, he was brave and stupid. I don't imagine the Avatar scribbled anything about that. I didn't hear it. Nope. May have to melt it. Well, we've already spoken with brave Sir Robin. But let's catch up with him again. You're still drunk, aren't you? Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we need to get to Destard, and you seem to know something about it.
Yes. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, let's try to get to the Destard clues just really quickly. I mean, we have been through this conversation, but let's get a refresher.
Do you live here in Britain?
Perhaps. I just...
And I am going to skip through stuff.
What can you tell me about Valoria?
I can tell you that
Where is Destard? Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't you... Was that there?
Didn't you go into Dungeon Destard with Sir Drake?
No, I didn't. That's a lie. I never went in there with Drake.
This is new. This is new.
Really? Lambert said that you did.
Well, Lambert was wrong then. I didn't go in there with Drake, and I don't know anything about the secret entrance. I've got to go now.
Interesting.
Stop lying. You went in there and you know about the secret entrance.
All right, I'll tell you, but just don't hurt me.
I won't hurt you as long as you stop lying to me and tell me what I need to know.
The secret entrance is up in the mountains. Take the trail northwest from Paws. When you get near the mountains, the trail will turn to the west. To the north, there is a valley. Go up the valley into the mountains. Up in the mountains, you will find a small plateau of ice. If you melt the ice, you will be able to go down into Destard.
And there you have it. Okay. Was that so hard?
How do I melt the ice?
I don't know. Use fire or something.
Genius!
Where exactly is this valley?
I've told you all that I can. The valley goes to the north when the trail turns to the west. It's not marked. It's a secret entrance, remember?
Point taken. Okay, well, what's in there?
So, what's it like in Destard? What can I expect to encounter there?
Well, I didn't exactly go inside the dungeon. Drake went in because he thought he heard someone in peril. I stayed outside to guard his back. Yes, I stayed outside to make sure that nothing came in and surprised Drake from behind. Yes, that's it.
I know you're being a coward, but that's not a bad strategy, though. You do need to watch your six, so...
I see. And what about the other knights?
The other knights were ambushed in the forest and killed. I escaped because someone had to get back to safety and report what had happened. It was very difficult to leave like that. I wanted to stay and fight, but I knew that I had a higher duty to report what had happened. Yeah, that was it. A higher duty.
They're good excuses, because there are little half-truths in them, you know? Did I already ask this?
So, what's it like in Destard? What can I expect to encounter there?
Well,
No. Okay, we're through that. All right.
Thank you for your help. Goodbye.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that I stopped off to chat with him again, and I am sorry for skipping through the first bits of dialogue. As I said, we've already spoken with brave Sir Robin, and he was kind of evasive about the whole thing. But this time, after some name-dropping... Well, Sergeant Lambert said that he said what, you big oaf? Yeah, the funny thing is, Sergeant Lambert didn't say anything about Sir Robin. Not a thing. I don't know. But yeah, that is all very valuable information. That's exactly what we needed. And we're being chased by rats. That's fine. You go ahead and do that. We're going to get some rain. Lovely. Well, the path to...
Avatar.
Hi. Taking a cache I appear to have left here from earlier. Excuse me. the path to Destard is kind of lumpy and bumpy, and one gets there by finding gold everywhere. No, by going... I forgot to leave the rubies in Cameron's shop. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Oh, and Flan didn't want Jordan's journal. We'll just keep that too. It's okay. It's not a lot of stuff. And if we find better gems than rubies, we'll just dump the rubies. I think we left this guy here a long time ago. Let's put him out of his misery. I can't... You know what? Oh, look at you. He had the will to get up out of there. Oh, and die. Die miserably. And give us 70 coins. And there's a skeleton there for some reason. I'm gonna dispatch the skeleton after getting hit. Unacceptable. I'll have your ribcage and this roll of coins. Nope, I guess not. Yet, maybe. Alright. Okay, anyway, what I was getting at is that to reach Destard... Okay, you see the flashing red pin, and there's a path that leads almost due west. And it kind of chops up a little bit. There's some hills and some swamp, and then you see it again, heading all the way west to the edge of the land, all the way to the sea. And then to the north of that is another path. Now, that is where we're going. We don't have to go that way. We could go up through the deep forest, as if we were going to U, and we would find, well, interesting stuff. We're gonna go the Paws route, however, because we haven't done that yet. And it'll all tie together, and we'll see how it all connects. No big deal. But we also want to chat with a couple of the folks here first.
Greetings, Avatar.
How are things in Paws these days?
Oh, they're getting better. More people are coming through here these days, and that means more business and more donations.
What? Yeah, what business?
What business?
I've been training, and Haley has been making money healing and selling potions. Why, not too long ago, some Valorian knights came through here on the way to Destard and wound up back at Haley's, getting patched up. One of them didn't make it, though.
Ooh.
Why were these knights going to Destard?
I don't know. Treasure, most likely. You can ask Haley. She'd know more than I do.
I guess she got to chat with them a bit more. So yeah, what about these donations?
Who's collecting donations?
I collect them. Care to make one? Just 20 gold.
Sure, Joe.
Sure, Joe.
That's just great, Avatar. Thanks.
I probably just bought another point of karma/mana. Alright, well that's it.
Goodbye, Joe.
What did the Avatar scribble about that? Month 2, day 4. Oh, I guess I missed this back at the tavern. Alright. I met Sir Robin. I've already met Sir Robin. Anyway, I met Sir Robin, who was with Sir Drake when the entrance to the Dungeon of Destard was sealed. He told me about a secret entrance up in the mountains. I should take the trail northwest from Paws, which will turn to the west near the mountains. To the north will be a valley. Up in the mountains there, I will find a small plateau of ice that can be melted to enter Destard. Pegleg Joe told me about some Valorian knights who came from Destard and ended up at Haley's while recovering from their wounds. I'm sure Haley would have more information about them. Well, she might. Let's go find out. We don't need to talk to the mayor or, yes, that vagrant, because they have nothing new to say. Neither does she, over there. Neither does Maribeth, the mayor's daughter, who decided to stick around in Paws. But Haley, however,
Hello, Avatar. Are you in need of healing or of medicine?
Actually, I'm here for information, but I'm apparently going to make small talk first.
I hope that all is well.
By and large, it is. Although I did lose a patient the other day. He was a Valorian knight, actually. He said something about Dungeon Destard.
Do you know who this person was?
No, I could barely understand him. He was delirious, the poor thing. He talked of finding the entrance to Destard up near the village of Dawn, and using fire to get in. That didn't seem to make sense, but as I said, he wasn't in control of his faculties at the time.
Well, that's not really news to us. Let's ask about Dawn. There's been some confusion about that, at least in my Let's Play, but it'll be clarified very soon.
Where is the village of Dawn?
It's an old ghost town in the mountains to the northwest. I wouldn't go up there, though. There are supposed to be dragons up that way.
There'll be dragons. Okay.
He used fire to get into Destard?
Yes. He said that he marked the entrance with stones, then said later that you could use fire to get in. I don't understand. I thought he and the other knights went to seal the entrance with boulders. What's all this about a secret entrance and using fire? I just couldn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah, well, I just spoke with somebody who made it all quite clear, but thanks.
Goodbye, Haley.
Goodbye.
Let's see what the Avatar scribbled about that. Haley also said she met some injured Valorian knights who'd just come back from sealing the main entrance of Destard. She couldn't save one of them, but before he died, he talked about a secret entrance to Destard up near the village of Dawn to the northwest of Paws, and spoke of using fire to get inside. He also said it was very dangerous. There are dragons there. The knight told Haley that he marked the secret entrance to Destard with stones, which should make it a little easier to find at least. Alright, well, between what Sir Robin and Haley have shared with the Avatar, I'm sure he can figure it out. Shouldn't be too bad. And go away. From here, so we're kind of facing northwest, and if we look at the map, that's where we need to go. That's our next destination. We never really went that way after exploring Paws way back in the part of the game where we were looking to cleanse the Shrine of Compassion. So yeah, that's what's next. And I'm just going to leave this here. It's a new toy for you. Have fun with that. This goblin's like, well, to get there, you're going to have to go through me. Okay. And we'll get to that in the next video. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.